The next roster update, and it will be the show 22, is right around the corner. So we're back again. We've already had our early roster update investment videos, but now it's time to go through and give our 6 locks here for the 4th roster update, and it will be the show 22. And as of right now, we are 17 of 18 on our locks. As always, we're going to have 3 golds that are going diamond and 3 silvers that are going gold. 17 of 18 so far from the previous 3 roster updates. Can we keep this super high percentage going this go around? Let's hop in. Let's find out. Of course, right before we do hop in, if you want early access to videos just like these, a lot of these guys going to be already expensive at the time of recording this video, but a couple guys have some solid investment upside, and you want to support me as a full-time content creator, consider becoming a channel member today. Level 2 and higher, get early access to videos, and all sub squad members, as I like to call them, get access to our Discord. We're always chatting it up, talking about roster update investments. If anyone wants to join the Discord, y'all can find the link to that down in the description below. Let's go ahead. Let's break down the 6 locks I got for this roster update. First guy we got here, Joe Musgrove. He's been flirting with diamond for quite some time. He flirted with diamond pretty much all last year before finally getting it at the end. He's been working his way up back here in MLB The Show 22. In this roster update period, his last 2 starts, he's given up 7 hits, walking 5 batters, and 13 strikeouts over his last 14 innings. A little bit high on that walk number for me. Hopefully they don't knock him too much there. He should get a bump on his Ks per 9 as well. And his last start was just dominant. 8 innings strong he went there. So maybe we get something like a pitching clutch, a stamina bump to finally get my man Joe Musgrove up to diamond. He's definitely deserving of being there with the way he's pitched this year and last year as well. He is a diamond caliber starter. I think this is the update Joe finally breaks into that diamond tier. Next guy we got here, it is your May player of the month in MLB The Show 22. The lightning card is Rafael Devers. I'm looking at him going diamond here on his live series card. Now, if y'all watched any of the streams, maybe and asked me, or some of my past roster update videos, I said Devers wasn't gonna be a diamond in those previous updates. I didn't see the hype for him in the last update because he needed that boost to his power left. You can see his contact right, contact left, and power right. Those are not moving. Like, those are very, very high already. And 61 fielding holds back his overall quite a bit. But in this last update period, Rafael Devers has shown a power stroke versus lefties in a massive way. He's hitting 375, 2 home runs, above a 1300 OPS, and an isolated power above 550. He's been absolutely crushing lefties. Plus, just getting the lightning card in game, there's a lot of hype around him as well. Maybe get him a little bit of a clutch boost, vision, discipline, maybe one of those in. And honestly, could see some slight boost to his contact right, left, and power right still with how well he's been playing, but that would be very, very insignificant. Biggest thing I expect him to get is a solid jump in his power left, and hopefully that's going to get on that +2. He is really expensive right now, selling well north of diamond price, but the possibility to get in some pre-orders is there. I don't see a +3, so an 86 most likely isn't happening, but big enough boost to his power versus left. You never know. Third guy we are looking at here, Alonso, just needing that +1 to get up to diamond. I'm definitely the least confident in him compared to Devers and Musgrove, but I do think he has a solid shot. Obviously, his contact versus left has a ton of room to grow, just like Devers in his power versus left. Alonso, 41 contact left, and he is hitting 300 versus lefties in this update period with a decent sample size for that. Been working a lot of walks as well, maybe some slight vision, discipline bumps, maybe even a clutch boost there too. One thing that worries me, he hasn't been hitting as good contact wise versus righties, hitting 250 versus righties in this update period. So if they knock that 87 contact right, but then boost his contact left, they would offset each other and he wouldn't get that +1. But if he can get a big enough boost to his contact versus left, maybe some other slight adjustments here and there, Pete easily can obtain a +1. He's super, super close to it. Price wise right now, $27.99 on the sell. So most of these guys going to be very expensive for our gold tier, but you can still put in some pre-orders on them or play for them to go up even more than just a +1 to 85. We saw that with Goldspin in the last update, getting that massive bump well past a diamond, increasing his value quite a bit. So that opportunity is always there, hiding in the background. Fourth guy here, our first silver of this video. This is a bona fide lock to get a massive upgrade. He should. Sandy, he's been touched. Andy has been downgraded or upgraded in every update. He started as an 81 overall, got a -2. Then as a 79 overall, he got another -2. And then as a 77 overall, last update, he got a +2 to 79. And he's going to get another +2 here. Get him back up to that 81 where he started the season. This is the Sandy that I've been expecting to see all year. His last 2 starts have been brilliant. This is the guy I thought as a dark horse Cy Young contender, and he has long-term diamond potential. 59 K-9, kind of insane for Sandy with how good he is at striking players out and how he's been showing that off in his last 2 starts. So far in this update period, he's given up 7 hits, 2 walks, and 22 strikeouts in 15 innings. So he hasn't been walking people, and he's been striking out a ton. With a 58 Ks per nine and a 59 walks per nine, honestly, we could be seeing a +3, +4 here easily. Sandy is insane right now, and he may be 1,500 sell now. He's not going to get a +6. But hype for him is going to go, even if he gets up to an 82, possibly an 83, the hype for him to then go diamond in the next update is going to be huge. I personally am not going to invest at 1,500, but if he goes up to maybe an 83 and he gets down to quicksell at 1,200, I will be all in on him at that point. Love Sandy. Love what he's doing. One of my favorite pitchers to watch in this league. Definitely going gold on Friday. Next guy we're looking at here is Juan Duran for the Minnesota Twins. That fireball reliever that they got. This guy in this update reminds me a little bit of Ryan Helsley in the last update. Both guys, they didn't really have a track record coming into the season, so they were a little bit slower to work up from where they started, super low overall into that high silver tier. But we saw with Helsley last update, he went 78 or possibly 79. Can't remember exactly who it was, but he went 78, 79 all the way up to an 83. Got that massive bump, kind of like a year-to-date upgrade on him. And then as it's clear, these guys are real dominant relievers. It's not a small sample size of being elite, and without the track record, they were a little bit slower to get those upgrades, but now we're starting to see those happen. Duran has been insane. That walks per nine at 72 can get some room to grow. Hits per nine, Ks per nine, pretty much everything can grow. A +2 for Duran should happen. It's just a matter of how high past that 80 can he go in this update, and what's his long-term ceiling like. With how he's pitching right now, the sky is the limit for a guy like Duran. Unfortunately, that home runs per 9 is holding him back quite a bit, and it's a number that we don't see adjusted too often in these roster update periods, so that concerns me a little bit long term. But you never know when SDS could finally decide to come in and adjust that number, or his pitching clutch, something along those lines. But Duran, he's building that momentum. He continues to pitch how he's pitching. He's going to continue to get upgrades. I see him getting at least a +2 here in this update. Last guy I'm looking at here, Clay Holmes, the Yankees closer, who has been absolutely insane this year. Just 1 earned run and 3 walks all season long. 78 overall right now. Similar to Duran, I think he can get kind of that year-to-date massive update, really taking into account his full season so far and how dominant he's been. Give him some really nice upgrades across the board, and as well as Ks per 9, 66 Ks per 9. But over the past couple weeks, he's been striking out people at a higher clip than he had been for the rest of the season. So maybe we see him get a little bit of love there on that Ks per 9 as well. Get a nice across the board update for Clay Holmes. +2 should definitely be in the cards. Again, a situation where can he maybe get that update like Helsley got last update, where he gets that +4, maybe even a +5, and starts really beginning to knock on the door of becoming a diamond tier, and then will be the show 22. Super expensive right now at 750, but again, if he goes to 82 overall, that's a 900 quick sell already. You're kind of locking in some profit at that point, and then the hype begins to build much less. If he were to go to 83, personally for me, not investing in a silver at 750, but maybe not a bad play to come in and put in some pre-orders on a guy like Clay Holmes if that price drops below quick sell when that update hits. So those are the 6 names we have for this update. Hopefully we can go 6 for 6 come Friday on predicting these guys to go up our locks. Again, 17 for 18 so far this year. We're looking to expand on that. We're looking to go 23 of 24 come Friday. As always, y'all let me know down in the comment section below, who do y'all see getting upgraded in this upcoming roster update, and hit me with any questions you have about any players. Try to go through as much as I can and respond to any comments that I see. As always, y'all enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Until next time, I'll catch y'all around.